Welcome back to another episode. So today I'm live in South Africa. Which part of South Africa?
This is Rosettenville, Villa Rochelle.
So I'm joined here by my brother who's been in South Africa for a while. How many is it?
I've been here since 2012, but sometimes I go home. Yeah, for putting my family here.
Okay.
Yeah, and I'm busy building at home.
All right.
Right. So, but we are now facing challenges. You know, even the rate of rand against the US, even if you send 200 rand, it's $10. It's useless. You can't buy a bag of cement.
Yeah.
So these are the challenges mostly we are facing. That the rate against the US dollar. You know, Zimbabwe don't have legal tender right now.
That's true.
So we have to take all the currencies we invest here into US dollars, and at the final stage, you see that you are penniless. Yeah, 20,000 is nothing. You can't invest, you can't start a business with 20,000. If you go back home, they'll start buying bread for you. You understand?
Yes.
But we are willing, if we can have a better start to go home. Yes. We are already high up in industry. We've got good hands in construction. We've got talents. We learn a lot of things. We can be bigger guys at home, but the challenge is the capital. Yeah. We are now suffering out of capital. You know, the standard and even the economic level of South Africa right now is depreciating. We can't like before. Before we were doing better, but now we are just working from hand to mouth, you see. So we are willing, if possibly, we might have a donor. Yes. Or if we might have someone who can back us, we can go and start a business at home. We join them there. Yes. Which is quite correct, which is quite good. Yes. I can do detergents manufacturing back home. Okay. I can do those things from scratch and packaging and marketing. I do that. I've been producing those things.
So you mean you have been learning them from South Africa?
From here.
Wow.
From here.
So which means good you now have the knowledge to do anything.
I can make any degrees, whatever detergents for cleaning. I do them. And the capital, just even if I can get 50,000, can start that business from there and going. I can have a roadside by garage or compressors. You start wheel alignment, all those things we know them here. But for us to start them home, it's a challenge, bro. It's a challenge.
That's true.
It's a challenge.
You know, when I arrived here, I was shocked because I've seen that there are many people here which are jobless. Is it that you wait here, then you wait for someone to come and say?
Actually, we in the broad senses, we cannot say we are marketing. It is the job that is coming to us. Okay. Because we just stand here, we sit here by the park. Those people who are looking for people, they are the ones who drove to this point. So we cannot say we are looking for jobs, but it is the job that is looking for us here.
All right. So is it that any person can know the type of job, or there are specific people?
Actually, they come like the way you came here.
Yes.
We have got different variety of artisans here. We've got builders, we've got electricians, we've got carpenters, we've got tilers, we've got a lot of people. Yes. They can do a nice work. They can build that house, that triple story from ground. Yes. With engineers, with inspectors, with all levels of inspection, they finish. But they learn this job here. The problem we were facing back home was the exposure. Right. Back home, we didn't have the exposure. You know, the exposure was just being with those people who were in towns. You know, let's say you are coming from Rewa, down there, Makwira Miti, down there, Chagasara. Yes. Where can you see a company trying to teach people and give them cards how to build? Yes. But because of the high exposure in Joburg, we were taken from scratch like laborers. Yes. From there, they give you a trowel. From there, they give you a plaster to trowel. You are a plasterer, you are a painter. We are good guys. We can build, we can do electricity. We don't have those things in Zimbabwe like they want you to go to Gweru for 4 years and what. Here, how we were taught here. They give you the screwdriver and the test meter. Do electricity. We can do better electricity than those who are there from Gweru. Wow. You understand? So this is how we are. But we appeal to those people who can give a hint. Right. So that if we go home, it will be an amazing project.
That's true.
If we go back home. But for me to, right now, I can go and work for 250. I want to buy bread. I want to pay school fees. I want to pay rent.
Yes.
that's where you spend, even you die in here.
That's right.
More than 20 years. Because for me to budget to take my belongings, which I have here,
Yes.
because there's no way I can sell a fridge, then I go home.
That's right.
I have to go with those things I bought already.
Yes.
Those are my property.
Yeah, I know.
I have to take them home. Then I start something. So you see, like people like us, I'm busy building my house, but at the end of the month, I can say you have 10,000. What is 10,000? I want to pay school fees. I want to pay rent. My rent is 2.5. School fees is 1,000 a month. I need food. I need that. And back home, we have to check what is there. You understand? So we are just working from hand to mouth.
Wow.
This is the thing we are.
What about in terms of security? Yeah.
In terms of security, guys, we are not protected. You don't have rights in a foreign land. That is true. As I am speaking right now,
Yes.
I was documented,
Yes.
but my documents are expired. I'm already a problem. I'm already a problem. Once I see a police van, I have to run away. I'm already a problem. Like, now the passport, if I'm here, is 5,000. Where can I get 5,000 to go and apply the passport? That is the money they need. What about all the production, the movement, the transport? It will cost me more than 10,000. And our school fees we are paying per month to the private schools. It's 1,000. So we are finished, guys. We are just going to work day and night, but we are finished already. If you are living at a minor side, there's no savings.
There's no savings.
Then there's no savings. We are already on the minor side.
Yes.
Yes. So this is the things we are saying. We are very good. Where we touch,
Yes.
it's amazing. But we don't have that chance. Because we're already sinking. There's no way you can help a sinking ship. Only to give the people the minor boats and whatever, the float jackets, so for them to survive for that particular time. Waiting for someone to come and assist.
That's true. That's true.
You understand? This is the situation where we are.
Wow.
Yeah. So, like me,
Yes.
I say, even if it's the government of Zimbabwe or whoever in Zimbabwe or whoever in the world who can say, okay, my brother,
Yes.
here is this 3/4 loaf. Can you survive back home? I say, if this 3/4 loaf is only for me to eat when I am Zimbabwe,
Yes.
it's okay. From there, I'll look for the wild fruits and survive. It's okay. It's okay. My brother, honestly, we are not happy to be here. Just imagine one of our guys here passed on. We need to contribute 20,000, but right now, as I'm speaking, there's no one with 10 rand.
Wow.
What's a difficult situation?
So which means you are as a family.
We work together to help each other. Once our guy here is arrested, we have to contribute to get him out. Once he's sick, we have to contribute to buy him oranges for medical expenses. You understand? This is the situation we are. We are in a tough situation. We are in a tough situation. So we are appealing, if the government of Zimbabwe, we understand there is the ministry there of the small and medium enterprises. We can do better than those who are keeping chickens there. We can go there and start producing detergents and chemicals which they want to invest in. But the problem is the start. There's no fuel to drive a kilometer away from where we are.
That's true.
You see?
Okay. So maybe someone is interested in your story and want to help. How can you get in contact with you?
My contact is here. You can contact me on WhatsApp. Contact me direct call. I don't mind. My WhatsApp is 073-105-3246. I'm always online. If someone wants to invest to assist me, I'm happy. I welcome with 4 hands. I don't know, I will borrow the other 2 from you to help me to welcome with 4 hands. Because right now, we are not shying. We are not shying. If you are in Zimbabwe, if you hear a friend of you telling you about United States of America or Britain, you think that person is staying in a mansion, but he's staying in a mkuku.
That's true.
It's only because you haven't been there.
That's true.
And you think that if I go there, I will do amazing projects, or I can work something and come and tell my friends, this is what I did. But now, there is a situation where we know, all of us, that we did a wrong turn. If we were back home,
Yes.
otherwise we should have been there. You understand?
That's true.
But you correct you correct by mistakes.
That's true.
Yes, you correct yourself by mistakes.
Yeah.
You cannot tell someone about Zimbabwe if you haven't been in Zimbabwe.
That's true.
Yeah. So this is what we are, or this is where we are. We are in a situation which is very adverse, very heavy for us to lift. It's a heavy load. We can't lift it. But as a man, you try.
That's true.
You try. One day, God gonna help. But we are already crying that we already dipped ourselves in a very deep well.
Wow.
We are striving.
So guys, I think you heard from the man himself. You know, I've been doing some videos for people who have come back from South Africa, who have been living in South Africa for a while. But I decided maybe I should go to South Africa to hear it on the ground so that I can hear and also you can hear their stories. Because it's unfair to interview someone who have already come back from South Africa and is telling you stories, while at least you don't know the actual thing which is on the ground. That's why I decided to come in South Africa so that I can hear from the people who are on the ground. There is any help that you can help people which are in South Africa that want to come back home or who want to invest in different businesses. As you heard, there are many builders, some bakers, some carpenters, any job that you can think of, they are here. And also, if you are a brother in South Africa and you might want someone to build or any job that you want to be done in South Africa, you can just come here, then you can pick a brother. You might help a soul. These people you are seeing here, they have family to feed. Some of the people, they are in Zimbabwe. Some of the people that they need to feed, they are in South Africa. So it's the best if you help a brother.
Yes, that's correct.
So guys, I'm going to put the number in the description box. If you want to help, you just inbox the number there. Thank you.
But my willing most, I don't want anymore to be here in South Africa. I am 1,000 miles away from home. I just want to be home. If you know the thing that is killing us, let me be crystal clear.
Yes.
We are working better.
Yes.
We earn better.
Yes.
But the banking sector is killing us.
Wow.
The person at home, if you get $10, you can buy a chicken.
Yes.
That chicken can have a roaster or a cock from neighbor. Then by the end of the year, they are 12. Yes. That is the banking sector we are talking about. Someone in Zimbabwe, if you have got $50, he can take 2 weeks eating.
That's true.
From that $50. But here, if I get 5,000 today, tomorrow I don't have. It's vanished.
Wow.
You understand? So the banking sector column is killing us. Then the exposure to amenities also is killing us. Now we are working like slavery. Someone who doesn't know the job simply because he's a South African, you understand?
Yes.
Or has got a permit. He's the one who is getting a 500 contract. But you know nothing. He come here. He hires me. I'm the one who have everything from ground up to top. I go and design that thing. I take it right straight from the paper to the ground. With all inspection points. Done, proved good. But at the end, from that 500,000, I won't take 20,000. So we are done of being used. Of course, we have been used, but we gain a lot of knowledge. But we want to go and do these projects back home.
And implement the knowledge.
Right now, if I tell you, it's amazing. I can make my own paint. Wow. I do paint manufacturing. Yes. I do Gamazin manufacturing and go and supply it. Oh. If I get a house, I can do my own aluminium window frames. I can do all my aluminiums and I go and finish. Oh. But who is gaining? It's the contractor here.
That's true.
But who is doing the job? It's me.
That's true.
Out of the whole chicken I get just the heart of a chicken. That's it. The rest is taken. So we are done and dusted. We want to be back home. If I go home, even if I can get a loan from a bank, I don't mind. I start my business, invest into it, then that's it.
That's true.
Yeah.
Wow. So guys, I have no words to add. I think we will heard it from the man himself.
Yeah.
I'm going to leave the number in the description so that you can contact him. Peace.
Thank you.
All right,
my